Meow.
Hand over Luigi, or I'll huff and puff and blow your castle down.
Help me!
Mario!
At $29.99, hands down, fire-breathing Bowser is the must-own toy from the entire line. Standing at an imposing 7 inches tall and with 14 points of articulation, the mighty Bowser just looks menacing. He's ready to crush Mario. The most amazing part? Even with his chunky size, he's got great movement in his arms, legs, and even tail. It's a bit disappointing that his head lacks articulation, but that's offset by his biggest selling point, fire breathing. His rubbery back shell comes off and you can insert 3 AAA batteries inside. There's a cap on the back of his head that opens. Fill it with 8 to 10 drops of water. Simply press the spike on the back of his shell.
Do you yield?
I do not.
You see the smoke? His mouth lights up too. Turn off the lights to really see the fire coming out of his mouth. This toy is a total 1-up. Mario, where are you?
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
It's me, Mario.
We're getting Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad in the 5-inch line. All of these figures have realistic eyes, which are both cool and creepy. Each cost $20. Here's Mario. Everything looks great except his face.
Mamma mia!
If you're a big fan of Mario's new look, there's a lot to like here. Love all the sculpted details like the pinching on the hat. You can see all the stitching on his overalls, he's got rivets, look at his shoes. Now he's got actual laces and treads. For an action figure, Mario has great detail, but where it really shines is in its articulation. You can create a ton of poses from the games, he's even got waist movement. Surprisingly, his hat is not removable. Wish there was more movement in his head so he can look around. Mario always gets cool power-ups, but now he's getting a plunger. Can't wait for when he unclogs sinks and fights evil Bowser with a plunger. Where's Mario?
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit? Because I don't.
Here's our damsel in distress and everyone's favorite scaredy cat, Luigi. Luigi looks straight out of Luigi's Mansion and always looks like he's gonna wet his pants.
Luigi, #1.
I actually love the Luigi figure more than Mario. Really great details on his overalls. He also has the same great articulation. I love all the different poses you can put him into without worrying about balancing issues.
Mario!
He does suffer from a lack of head articulation. Let's give him his massive flashlight, which unfortunately doesn't light up.
Hello? Oh, what? I'm a cat?
Ah! You got the cat box! Now you die.
I'm a cat.
Cat Mario first appeared in Super Mario 3D World. As Cat Mario, Mario has the ability to dash, pounce, and scratch like a cat. Here's Mario dressed in his bright yellow cat suit.
He looks adorable.
He really does.
Does anybody know where I can adopt a yellow cat? In the games, Cat Mario has the unique ability to climb up walls. Let's see if I can make him climb. Nope. Take a look at his fluffy yellow fur all over his body. I really love the textured look the designers gave him. It gives him that furry look. He's got a white belly, big funny paws, and cat ears. He's got pink paw pads under his feet too. There's white fur on the inside of his legs, around his tail, and on the bottom of his face. You can even see some faint orange stripes on his body and the sides of his face. The fur on his face is smoother than his body. You can see Mario's face poking out of the costume with his signature mustache. He's got the same realistic eyes that follow you around. On the back, he's got a yellow articulated tail with a white tip. But where the heck are his claws? How the hell am I going to scratch Donkey Kong to death without any claws? We get 15 points of articulation. Cat Mario's head rotates a full 360 degrees. His head moves slightly backward and forward with some head pivot. He has full 360-degree arm rotation. His arms pivot outward. He has full elbow movement, full 360-degree elbow rotation, and full 360 wrist rotation. He rotates a full 360 degrees at the waist, but it misaligns his belly paint. His legs have limited articulation. They move slightly backward and forward. His legs pivot outward. He has knee and ankle movement. His tail rotates a full 360 degrees, but I wanted to get him in a cat pose on all four limbs. Cat Mario looks ridiculously funny when he runs around as a cat. He comes with his question mark block accessory, but I was hoping to see a Super Bell power-up inside. Here's Tanooki Mario.
Launch the bomber, Bill, and destroy the Mushroom Kingdom!
Hey, over here!
Come on.
The Tanooki suit actually first appeared in Super Mario Bros. 3. While it's often confused with Raccoon Mario, it's actually based on a type of dog found in Japan.
Mario, why do you look like a bear? What is this?
Here's Mario dressed in his Tanooki suit. He reminds me of a teddy bear that I had as a kid, till I flushed him down the toilet. In the games, the Tanooki power-up allows Mario to jump up and fly through the air. Do you guys really think he'll fly? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Fly, Mario, fly! Nope. Take a look at his fluffy reddish-brown fur all over his body. Similar to Cat Mario, I love how it's texturized, giving it a furry look. He's got a big, round, tan belly, gigantic feet, and cute little ears. While the fur on his head is texturized too, it's much softer than his body. You can see Mario's face poking through the costume. He's got the same realistic eyes that follow you around. He wouldn't be complete without his striped, dark brown, and tan-colored raccoon tail. Cool raccoon suit!
Really?
Not at all! I don't know why, but when I first took Tanooki Mario out of the box, I dreamt he was Donkey Kong. He just needs dancing pecs. Let's talk articulation. He has full head rotation, but unfortunately he can't move his head up, so he flies with his head down. He has full 360 arm rotation, and his arms pivot out. He has elbow and wrist movement. He has slight waist movement, but it misaligns his stomach pain. And his tail spins like a propeller, like Tails from Sonic. He has leg movement. His legs pivot outward. He also has a single jointed knee and ankle movement. Inside the box, you'll get the Super Leaf accessory. Tanooki Mario can hold his Super Leaf accessory, but it falls out too easily. Here's Kamek. Love really makes a guy come out of his shell. Let's rule the world. Together. Forever. Will you marry me?
Oh, yes.
As Bowser's most loyal henchman, Kamek would do anything for Bowser. I love how Kamek speaks with a German accent in the movie, but oddly he's never mentioned by name. Kamek looks straight out of the movie. With his hunched over body, he's ready to kneel before Bowser. Behold, the king of the Koopa! Take a look at his curved, beak-like mouth with his unique shaped nose and fangs. If you look closely at his hands, he's even got claws. His signature blue robe covers his entire body, including his feet. His wizard hat completes the look. I really love the textured look on his robe and white trim on his sleeves and hat. Because he's wearing a pair of round gray spectacles with black trim, Kamek doesn't have those realistic eyes. I wonder what his eyes would look like without the glasses. However, where Kamek really disappoints is in its lack of articulation. He has full 360 head rotation and slight backward and forward head movement. His arms have a limited range of motion because of his large sleeves. He has elbow movement and full 360 wrist movement. He actually has feet under his robe, but they don't move. He includes his wand, looks really good with nice golden paint and a small transparent red jewel on the end. Hold your wand, Kamek.
To the Mushroom Kingdom and the biggest fight of our lives. Here we go!
Here's Biker Peach out of the box. Peaches, 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 I love you!
You really thought I'd marry you?
Kinda.
I'd never marry a monster.
Drama! We got Peach in her biker suit in a smaller scale with the Mario Kart pullback racers, but this figure looks a hell of a lot more detailed. Peach looks like a total badass in her signature white and pink biker suit. Her biker suit comes complete with hot pink matching gloves, a waist-cinching belt, and knee-high rider boots. Glam-wise, she's got on strawberry-toned lipstick and smoky black eyelashes with a matching pink scarf and knee pads. Her hair is tied in a ponytail sticking out the back. The helmet's not removable, and interestingly, this figure doesn't feature those realistic eyes. Blue Shell! Here's the blue shell. Just looking at this weapon of mass destruction terrifies me. I'm afraid to touch it. With 16 points of articulation, Biker Peach is the most articulated figure in the line. She can somewhat move left and right, backward and forward with some head pivot. She has full 360 arm rotation. Her arms pivot outward. She has elbow movement, full 360-degree elbow rotation, and full 360 wrist rotation. She rotates a full 360 at the waist. Her legs go somewhat backward and kick upward. She can also do the splits. She has a thigh cut for greater posability. She has knee and up and down ankle movement, and full 360 rotation at the ankle. It can be difficult to make Biker Peach stand. It would have been nice if we got a motorcycle in the same scale. Right now I have to ride Biker Peach around on her toddler bike.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. Peach.
Here's Princess. Princess Peach looks so princessy with her little crown. I love her size. She looks just like in the movie with great sculpting and painting.
Yeah, Peaches got it.
Where this model really disappoints is in its lack of articulation. From the waist down, she's as stiff as a mannequin. Most of her movement is in her arms and shoulders. The waist swivels a bit, but the head doesn't move a whole lot. She's got tiny feet at the bottom of her dress, but they don't move. Hold your umbrella, Princess.
This is fun!
So long, Bowser.
Thank you, Mario.
Here we go!
Look at Toad. I think he can stop Bowser on his own.
How? Look at us! We're adorable!
He reminds me of Treasure Tracking Toad. His booties and arms have great movement. Unlike Mario, he can roll his head around on a ball joint. Toad's head looks like a gigantic mushroom filled with helium. With his big head and backpack, it's hard to keep him balanced. You can bend him forward to balance him a bit, or stick the pan in his backpack through the hole. I wish the backpack could be removed. He can hold the frying pan in his hand or stash the frying pan in his backpack. He's got an axe, a rope, and a deadly frying pan.
Get up, Mario!
Retailing for $19.99, here's the Donkey Kong Stadium playset inspired by that epic moment from the movie where Mario battles Donkey Kong. Let's get it unboxed. Seriously, Jax, we need a 5-inch or 7-inch Donkey Kong figure in this collection. Tell him, fans, the world needs a full-size Mario movie Donkey Kong figure. Pretty please. While it's a huge bummer that we don't yet have a 5-inch or 7-inch Donkey Kong in Wave 1 or 2, at least we get the next best thing, this super cool 1.25-inch Donkey Kong minifigure. Sing it with me, it's DK, Donkey Kong, DK, Donkey Kong. How friggin' cute is Donkey Kong? He's exclusive to this set. Really nice looking face, and he has his signature red and yellow DK necktie. Love, love, love his design. He moves his head, rotates his arms, but his legs don't move. Here's what the set looks like in its closed form. What's cool? It opens to reveal the Donkey Kong Stadium arena. You can even see Kongs in the background. It's jam-packed with interactive pieces, including 4 red movable platform beams, a hanging tire, a hanging crate, a temple, and 3 question blocks. 3 barrels. Let's roll the barrels down the ramp from the exterior opening. I only wish it was grander in scale. I really wanted to have Cat Mario kick the crap out of Donkey Kong, but it's so freaking small. Retailing for $29.99, here's Bowser's Island Castle playset inspired by the one seen in the movie. Let's get this bad boy unboxed. It includes 1 Bowser's Island Castle set and an exclusive 2.5-inch Bowser figure. As of right now, you can only get this Bowser minifigure as part of this set. Bowser looks pretty frickin' badass.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Bowser moves his head, his arms, but his legs and tail don't move. Really digging the paint, sculpt, and all the little details. Check it out, he even has tiny teeth. It's freaking insane that they got all this detail into such a tiny figure. Amazing. Too bad he can't blow any fire like the 7-inch figure. Let's switch gears to Bowser's Island Castle playset. On the exterior, we see Bowser's iconic head molded with hair, horns, teeth, eyes, and all. Very nicely done. But that's a bummer that his eyes don't light up as shown on the box. Unfortunately, they're just a solid piece of plastic. Really wish his eyes could really light up. That would have been cool. Bowser's jaw opens to let your Mario minifigures pass through. Notice there are hanging mace balls around the perimeter. These balls can actually be fully rotated. The highest point opens to reveal Bowser's throne where he can overlook the expanse. What's that button? Should I push it? Let's push that button and see what happens. Aha! Now Bowser can sit on his throne.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Inside, you can see the twin towers and all the lava flowing everywhere. Really nice. I love all the interactive features, such as the jail cells that can be lifted or hidden. The cells can actually be opened and closed. Wouldn't it have been cool to have a Lumalee figure to lock up inside? We'll just lock up Luigi, our damsel in distress.
Mario!
A trap door for characters to escape via the side hatch. And there are even hidden rolling wheels to bring the action of the movie to life. Honestly, the designers knocked it out of the park. In Wave 2 of the Mario movie 1.25-inch minifigures, we get Cat Mario. Each figure in this collection retails for $5.99. Let's get him unboxed. Here's Cat Mario. Doesn't Cat Mario look super adorable?
I'm a cat. Meow.
Very nice sculpt and paint for a minifigure. Love it. He's got on his yellow catsuit with itty-bitty little pink and white ears and his white and yellow tail. And it wouldn't be Mario without his signature mustachio. He's in a sitting position, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. But where in the heck are his claws to fight Donkey Kong? Cat Mario can only really move his head. I don't see why he couldn't move his tail. That's a bummer. As with the Wave 1 minifigures, Cat Mario comes with a question block accessory that opens to reveal the Donkey Kong Stadium from the movie. Here's Tanooki Mario. I really love the detail they've managed to squeeze into these minifigures. Interestingly, this power-up was inspired by the Japanese Tanooki, a raccoon dog that has mischievous behavior and shape-shifting powers.
Mario, why do you look like a bear? What is this?
Tanooki Mario is in his cute Tanooki suit with raccoon ears, a raccoon tail, and his normal white gloves. We can see Mario's head poking out of the suit.
Cool raccoon suit. Really? Not at all.
Tanooki Mario moves his head and his arms. Unfortunately, you can't move his legs or tail. Tanooki Mario's question block accessory reveals the Mushroom Kingdom. Attention! Here's General Koopa. General Koopa looks fantastic with his spiked blue head armor, spiked blue turtle shell, with nicely detailed white wings. Loving him. He's even got blue boots. Really nicely done. Blue shell! General Koopa moves his head left and right, up and down, and there's some head pivot. And his arms, no movement in his legs. His wings are on a ball joint so you can move them in and out, as well as up and down. What scene will we find? General Koopa's question block accessory reveals an image of Bowser on his throne. Here's Goomba, a small brown mushroom that's one of the most iconic enemies in the Mario franchise. Honestly, while playing the games, I never really thought of Goomba as a mushroom. How about you?
My army! Koopas! Goombas! Whatever those things are!
I love that he's stylized after the movie. Really nice sculpt. We can see his small brown eyes, cool eyebrows that extend beyond the figure, his 2 exposed teeth which give him character, and his 2 tiny feet. I absolutely love stomping Goombas in the games. Goomba's articulation is extremely limited. He can only move his head. Goomba's question block accessory reveals a scene with Bowser's statues. Here's Shy Guy. Did you know that Shy Guys wear their masks due to their shyness? I honestly never knew that before, but it does make sense logically. I wonder what a Shy Guy looks like behind that mask. Would it be freakishly scary? I must say that I really love this Shy Guy minifigure. Really nice sculpt and paint. We can see Shy Guy's got his red hoodie, white and black mask, black and gold belt, and his blue shoes. Shy Guy moves his arms and rotates at the waist. Unfortunately, you can't move his feet. I wonder what scene we'll get for Shy Guy. His question block accessory features Bowser lurking in the shadows with a fiery background. Very nice. Here's Dry Bones. Dry Bones looks like a cool skeletal version of a Koopa Troopa. We can see his rib cage, light blue hands, and light blue shoes, as well as his white turtle shell on the back. He looks great. Dry Bones moves his head and arms. His feet don't move. Here's a scene from Dry Bones' question block accessory. Nothing too exciting going on here, right? Welcome to Mario Kart! Select your player. We have the Walmart exclusive Mario Kart pullback racers retailing for $14.97 each. There are 4 figures in the line so far: Mario, Peach, Toad, and Koopa Troopa. Each comes with a cart and a 2.5-inch rider. While the figures lack the same articulation as the 5-inch figures, the figures have just the right amount of articulation to pose them in their carts. What I like most about this line is that the characters pop out of their vehicles, and I like how they can even hold the steering wheel. Here's Mario. He looks awesome.
Here we go.
This cart looks just like in the game, but is slightly more realistic and less cartoony. Love the front panel in white stripes and nitrous booster pad. Take a look at Peach in her motorbike outfit.
Let's go.
Finally, we get Princess in an outfit other than her dress. Loving the slick look of the cycle, complete with a princess crown decal and nitrous booster. Because she rides a motorcycle, she has added articulation in her knees, allowing her to sit on the bike. The pinholes under her shoes let her stay on the bike. The motorcycle's design lets it stand without a kickstand. Toad has a big, imposing monster truck reminiscent of the Tiny Titan. Some nice details throughout. Massive, oversized wheels, a working steering wheel, and nitrous. Koopa Troopa got his Bonsai Bill motorcycle. I'm especially impressed with the design of the Bonsai motorcycle with this smiling Bonsai Bill. Take a look at the beautiful sculpting on his shell. All of them have the pullback feature. It's actually fun to mix them around like in the games, but they're not entirely designed for that. Here's Koopa in the big truck, Peach on the Bonsai Bill, Toad in the cart, and Mario on the bike. Here's the 1.25-inch question block figure assortment. There's Mario, Luigi, Princess, Toad, Koopa Paratroopa, and Kamek. Articulation is very limited. Each one comes with a question block that unfolds, but it's essentially the same environment. You can't have tiny figures without something to play in. Here's the $29.99 Mushroom Kingdom Castle playset that includes Mario and Peach. I love the Princess Peach stained glass sticker. The castle doors open and you can sort of stick a minifigure inside. I can just imagine Mario jumping into paintings in there.
What are you doing?
On the back, there's a beautiful sticker. Check this out. It opens up to reveal a full level inside. Love the robotic piranha plants. You can have Mario and friends play through the whole stage. There are blocks that slide out. Watch out for Bullet Bill, who swings around. There's even a fireball. But it seems poorly designed because it can't spin around freely.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame.
For super service, call Super Mario Brothers Plumbing. They'll come over with the van playset, just as in the commercial. How cool is this? Check out the Mario Bro license plate. It's got the old school artwork on the sides with Mario on one side and Luigi on the other. It comes with the same Mario minifigure.
Hello!
The tires spin too, so it can move around. The back opens and the playset unfolds open. You've got everything from the Mushroom Kingdom to the Dark World here.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
Let's head on over to the Jungle Kingdom Raceway. It includes a Hot Wheels Mario Kart die-cast vehicle. This set requires assembly. Let's see it in action. Mario, start your engine! Go! Mario sails around the loop. Can you believe it? And he's come full circle to do it all over. Also available is the Hot Wheels Plumber Van. Check out the 14 and 15-inch posable movie Mario and Luigi. They're Target exclusives retailing for $29.99 each. Here's Mario. You can't have Mario without Luigi. These plushies are weighty, big, and fun. They've got plastic heads and soft bodies. And they actually have overall pockets. With bendy wire inside, their arms and legs can be posed. And Bowser's favorite is...
Oh, yes. What the fuck?